It has been a minute since your girl sat down in front of y'all, and it's time. It's finally time to take out this sewing, okay?
All about natural beauty, yeah, slim Reshae.
So I don't know if you guys seen my video. If you haven't, make sure you check it out here, where I show you guys how I installed this super natural looking hair. When I tell you, everyone has been thinking that this is my hair, and I'm like,
no, baby, it's not. But thank you. I'm glad it looks like it.
I have very minimal leave out. Like, you can see how far back my braids have grown. That's crazy. But this is literally like all my leave out around, and then I have some around the edges, obviously. But very minimal leave out, okay? And as you can see, the sewing is literally hanging on by a thread, honey. Same with the back too, child. Just, I mind my business while y'all mind y'all's. Well, actually, since I'm doing this video, I'm basically opening up so you could be in my business. So let's get into what's up under here, okay? So when it's down, baby, you cannot tell me this isn't my hair. If y'all have never done a curly sew-in or like a flip over method, I definitely encourage you to try it, because not only is it like just easy day-to-day hairstyle. Now I do style this hair as if it's my real hair, so I did like a wash and go roughly once a week, once every 10 days or so. I probably redid the wash and go on this maybe 3 times over the course of 2 months, 3 or 4 times. But let's take this bad boy down, because she done went to Jamaica, she done been back to the States, and she is ready to come out, okay? First things first, I like to go ahead and separate my leave out to make sure, you know, we are not getting any of our leave out when we start cutting this out. I'm just gonna clip some of the excess hair back so I can kind of see what I'm doing, even though everything looks pretty much the same. If you got an extra hand to help you take out your sew-in, then I definitely recommend getting another set of eyes on this, because it can get a little particular when you get to the back, because you want to make sure you're not cutting your hair because the thread is black, the tracks is black, the whole 9, okay? So you want to make sure you're not cutting your hair when you're doing this. You want to like really identify the thread, and that's what you want to make sure you're cutting. If I need to, I'll use like a comb or a rat tail comb to like separate the thread from the track. I don't know if y'all can see that. And then I'll kind of start from there to kind of loosen it up and see like where the threads are. Especially when your hair has grown out, sometimes it can be a little tricky when you're trying to identify what's your hair and what's the thread. This video is about what's under here, so I'm gonna go ahead and take these out and then show you what's up under here. Okay, the tracks are out. That looks so bad. Get it back.
Ow, jump scare.
In my defense, braid downs are not my specialty. And I also like kind of sort of took the sew-in out about a month in and redid it for Jamaica, but I didn't like redo it for real. I just like took a little bit more hair out at the front and redid my anchor braid, which is currently not anchored, and so that's why it's a big old braid just back here. So okay, this looks insane. So let's go ahead and take down, first of all, our little leave out that was at the back that didn't cover much. Now let's take out the braid. I'm using just a little bit of oil to put on my fingers while I take down these braids. I do want to get this sewing basically redone, but by a professional, or at least have like a professional do the braid down. So I am not looking like this up under here. But I mean, I can't see my scalp, so that means, you know, some growth has happened. Love that. I mean, look at the braids just sitting on top. I'm about to take these braids out. Okay, all of the braids are out. Y'all know that feeling when you finally take your sewing or your braids out and you can scratch your scalp? Ooh, baby. Feels so good. I have not detangled anything and my hair looks rather crazy. Definitely got some new growth up in here. And I'm trying to debate if I want to detangle before I get in the shower or just go straight in. I don't know. Alright y'all, I'm about to go wash my hair off camera, but first and foremost, let me talk about the products I'm going to use. Because I've had this sewing in for about 2 months, it's a couple of steps that I want to do. Not only do I want to double shampoo, but I do want to go in with this Reshae Scalp Revival Charcoal Micro Exfoliating Shampoo. Yes, long name, but she works really good. I love this product because I feel like it definitely cleanses the scalp with that gentle exfoliation. It is perfect for any product buildup or all of the like oils, flaking. And I did use some like root touch-up spray when I had the sew-in, so I have buildup of all of that on my scalp. And this micro exfoliant is gonna get all of that out. So if you've been in a protective style for months on end, you wanna make sure you use a scrub for your scalp. After I cleanse my scalp, I'm going in with the Curlsmith Curl Reset Detox Shampoo. Now this shampoo is going to get your hair squeaky clean. This is going to cleanse your hair from root to tip. It's going to get all of that product buildup out and basically just reset your curls. Now because this kind of gives you more of that squeaky clean and really cleanses the hair, I want to make sure that I follow up with something moisturizing before I go in with my deep conditioners. So after that, my last shampoo is going to be the Fenty Hair, the rich one. This is the Moisture Repair Shampoo. Don't confuse this one with the clarifying one because they do have 2 different shampoos, and since you already clarified your hair with the Curl Reset Detox Shampoo, you want to follow it up with the moisturizing shampoo. So make sure you pick up the right one if you have both of Fenty Hair's shampoos because the bottle does look similar, but the Moisture Repair Shampoo is going to give us a final cleanse, make sure we get all of that buildup out, but also replenish a little bit of moisture in the hair. I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hair off camera and I'll be right back. Hair is washed, and y'all, I forgot how refreshing the Curl Reset Detox Shampoo is from Curlsmith. Y'all, the peppermint oil in there just makes my hair feel and my scalp all it feels so good, y'all. And also following up with the Moisture Repair Shampoo from Fenty Hair, y'all, that combo goes in, okay? Oh, excuse me, the young folks say that's applause. So now to repair and moisturize this hair, we're gonna do a deep condition, and I brought out my Pattern Beauty. This is the Pattern Beauty steamer, y'all. Perfect for some hair TLC, okay? For the mask, I'm gonna do a little concoction like we used to do back in the day. We used to mix up our own little 1-2-1-2 to get our hair to do what it do. So I'm taking my Reshae. This is the Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. I love this mask because it is thick, but it gives you that moisture, okay? So I'm gonna put a little bit of that in my little solo cup. And then next up is gonna be the Amika Soul Food Nourishing Mask. Number 1, Amika, this smells so good. First and foremost, I need to check out the new spray. I wonder if it's this scent, but this smells so good. Even if my hair ain't straight, I'll spray the perk up dry shampoo in my hair just for the scent. So this one she stick to. She stick to. So we're gonna put some of that in here. Then of course I'm going in with my Sacred Reconstructing Treatment Mask. This gets my curls popping. When I tell you, now she's not thick. She'll just kind of fall out, okay? But she does her job, okay? And does a little overtime too. So those are the conditioners that I'm gonna use. And since I have it out and it says Repair and Restore on it, I'm just gonna throw a little bit of this garlic oil from Vatica in here just to seal the deal. So now I'm just gonna stir this up. Y'all, I haven't like, I'm trying to get back to my roots, child, because I haven't like really been doing my natural hair like I used to do my natural hair. So I'm trying to get back into it. And so you guys are gonna be on that journey with me, honey, because I'm thinking of like, you know, redoing some of the videos that I've done in the past, revisiting old products, all those kind of things. So let me know what you want to see in the comment section below. Okay, it smelled like a concoction. It don't smell as good as them on their own, but it's fine. Okay, so now let me take my microfiber towel off, and then I'm just gonna take down my hair. My hair is barely damp, but this is what it looks like, fully cleansed, no product in it. I do feel like I need to trim my hair, so I'm thinking about doing a braid out, blow drying my hair so I could trim it and then doing a braid out. But I'm also like, should she do a slick back? Because I haven't done a slick back in a minute, and I love me a good claw clip. So I don't know, we gonna see. Now I do have a little bit of water in my spray bottle, so I'm gonna apply some of this to the hair. Make sure it is damp. And then I'm gonna go in with this little hair mask concoction. Okay. And we're just gonna layer this on, focusing on the shaft of the hair and the ends. And then this is just the closest detangling brush I had on me. Just gonna do a light detangle, get the steam going. What the steamer does is basically like open up the follicles of your hair so the product can really penetrate your hair strands instead of just sitting on top. So you'll notice like it won't be as white anymore because the product is being absorbed into the hair versus sitting on top of the hair. Alright, my hair is fully detangled and has the deep conditioner in it. I'm gonna let this sit in my head for about 15 minutes, put a little shower cap on, and then I'm gonna wash it out. Alright, y'all, I have rinsed out the deep conditioner, and this is what my twists look like. Now I'm gonna go in and blow dry my hair, and I think I'm just gonna blow dry them in sections based on the twists that are already in my hair since it's already kind of detangled. I'm gonna take this Frizz Me Not. This is from Amika. It's like a hydrating anti-frizz treatment, and I like using this, one because it smells good, but two, it kind of minimizes the frizz, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, protects against humidity and heat damage for easier to manage strands. Okay, so it's gonna protect a little bit from the heat we're using from the blow dryer. Now this blow dryer I'm using is from Sally Beauty. It's like the golden hot blow dryer. I want to use this because I got it from Sally Beauty, and it's literally like a nostalgic hair dryer for me because this is the hair dryer that I've used pretty much growing up all my life. So since we're about to, you know, start exploring some of the hairstyles I've done in the past, I figured I'd go ahead and try this blow dryer. Now this is what my hair looks like, nice and hydrated after the deep conditioner. And we're just gonna blow dry it so we can go ahead and do a little updated trim. Minimal trim. Okay, so hair is fully blow dried, and the blow dryer did what it was supposed to do, and I feel like it didn't take that long to do. This is what my hair looks like from the back. Still about bra strap length after I've been trimming it so much. Right now I would say the areas that I'm struggling with are here. That is insane. My edges are just so thin. And it's starting to like get worse. And I feel like it all started from me getting like small braids. But like this is that whole portion of my head that's insane. I feel like the same thing is kind of happening on this side. Just like right up here at the front. The last time my hair was like this, I shaved both sides of my head. And then I kind of just started over from scratch. I don't think shaving the sides of my head is the style that I'm going for. Like when I did it, it was back when, you know, Rihanna had the shaved sides and things. So it was like cute. I think I just gotta nurse my edges back to health, and that's gonna include not doing tight hairstyles on my edges. However, there's some stuff that you'll be seeing where I am doing a few tight things on my edges, but I'm trying to get out of doing any hairstyles or any brand deals that require me to apply attention to the edges of my hair, because your girl, she ain't got no edges right now. So we're working on that, but I'm gonna go ahead and trim my hair. Probably not the best trimming guidelines, or you know how you're supposed to do it, but I'm just gonna do something so I don't have no crazy split ends. Okay, I have roughly trimmed my hair as best I can in this blow dried state. This is what the shape is looking like. Yeah. Sometimes I try to like lean over like this and do any extra trimming that I feel I might need. So like, okay, my hair scissors ain't doing what I need them to do right this second, so I'm just gonna you see what I'm saying? Like, I kind of like to do that to get my little round shape going. Honestly, it's giving you need to trim like all of this to be at like max density. I don't know. This is what we got. This is what we're sticking with. This is what my hair looks like after wearing a sew-in for 2 months. Yeah. And that's pretty much my routine. Anytime I do a protective style, I make sure I cleanse my scalp really good and then do a nice deep condition. And then I do like to trim my ends anytime I feel like they're getting a little out of hand. And then, yeah. So stay tuned for my next protective style. I don't know what it's gonna be, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with my hair in the meantime, between time. But as always, be kind, be true, and be you to full. Bye.
It's Slim Reshae. Can't you rub your booty? It's Slim Reshae. Oh, yeah, Slim Reshae.